Today at Deutsche Auto Parts, we're going to be going over what is a Soundaktor. Okay, so if you're not familiar with what a Soundaktor is, behind us we have a Mark 7 GTI, and a Soundaktor is essentially a noisemaker to imitate engine sounds on the Mark 7s. This would be on a GTI or an R. It is a popular thing to actually turn it off. So we're going to go quickly over that after we just have a brief description. A lot of people will probably be surprised. This is something that some people know, some people don't know, is that historically before the Soundaktor, which is an electronic, basically noisemaker that's in these cars, VW actually had a more mechanical alternative to this, which would be found in the Mark 5 and Mark 6s. This would be generally GTIs, and then GLIs also had this as well. And on those models, essentially what it was a pipe that attached to your intercooler piping that actually ran into the car. It was a capped off version, so it wasn't something that you would necessarily have boost running through that you would lose, but it was something that was intended to run the boost into the engine compartment, or into the cabin, to have more engine noise or feel inside the passenger compartment. So this particular thing is not new. Specifically, just how they execute it is actually new to these models. All right, so here we are inside the vehicle. On the Mark 7, this is the OBDeleven app. If you're not familiar, I'll put a link to here where you can check out more about specifically the OBDeleven for your vehicle, and it explains more detail. We have a video about that. But what we're going to do is go into two different options for coding. So the first option is going to be to go to My Car and then go to the app section. Now if you go into the apps, there should be an app specifically for turning off a Soundaktor. That is an option. This gives you one-touch ability, but this is actually a pretty easy thing to do, and so you may not need to use credits for it. And so here we go. Soundaktor uses 10 credits, and you can adjust the Soundaktor. And then once you go into there, you can set it to the specific value. Now again, because this is a pretty easy option, you may not want to do that, and we're going to show you how to do it without the Soundaktor. So if we take a look here, we can go here and to this button, and that's our list of control units, engine at the top. When we scroll all the way to the bottom, we can go to the Soundaktor, and it's its own separate module, essentially, more than just the unit itself to make noise. So just a fun thing we're going to show you real quick. There's something called output diagnostic test mode. This is something that most control modules and parts in cars have, but this was a fun one for the Soundaktor. It's basically a sound test to verify the way it's functioning, and it sounds like this. And so we can turn that off. That's just a fun test on this particular setup. So if we back out of there and then we go into our adaptation section, you're going to hit that button and you're going to see it's at 100%. This actually, I turned it back to 100% because this car has been adjusted to 0. I have actually no idea what the original settings on this car were, but to change it, you just put in a value. So obviously 100 will equal 100%. And obviously you can always test whatever you have a preference for. If you have an OBDeleven, you can adjust this whenever you want. So you can start at 50% and see how you like. If you do like the sound or not, you can go to 0, you know, whatever. So we're going to just put in 0, hit OK, and then you're going to hit the check mark, and then it's going to tell you adaptation accepted. and now you've turned off your Soundaktor on a Mark 7. Thank you so much for watching our Mark 7 Soundaktor video. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more like it.